this shit. What up, nigga? Drop this shit. What up, nigga? Fucking head, man.
Angry Fan Movement is the movement to move with. URL TV for life. You already know what it is.
Yo, where the fuck is Eddie Morris at?
Well, Eddie Morris, and that's what I'm saying. Like, Eddie Morris, he dealt with a lot of real estate and stuff and construction and stuff like that.
Yeah,
so over the years,
he used to always say that shit on his mixtape too.
Yeah, over the years, he kind of more so devolves into that side. You know what I mean? So he became like full-fledged realtor, and you know what I mean. He opened up a construction business, I believe. So he's more so doing that. You know what I mean? He'll rap. He'll come out if he get the invitation. But that's where he's at.
I never knew what happened to Eddie Morris.
Did y'all hear about? Well, I know. This is a dumb question, so I don't even know who I'm gonna ask you. But I was about to say, I know you heard about this, the shit with Rain Man, shit.
Oh man, so talk to me. How you feel? What you heard? How you feel about it, man?
Man, listen, man. I don't know, man. I feel like show the paperwork. Show the paperwork. That's it. You already gave out your government, so show the paperwork, because it don't make no sense. If you've been locked up, then it don't make no sense. You know what I'm saying? Even if you know somebody that got locked up, the story don't make no sense. So that's why I'm just like, I gotta be real. That shit don't make no sense. So I'm just like, you know what I mean? Like, just show the paperwork, bro. Just show your paperwork if you got paperwork to show.
That nigga deleted his Twitter, all types of shit, D.
Now, if that's not signs of a guilty man, I don't know what is. I don't know what it is right there, and that's crazy. And like I said, that's my guy, but, wrong is wrong. I'm not trying to slander his name or insinuate that he's lying, because I don't know the situation. I'm looking at it the same way you is from the outside, and I haven't talked to Rain, but I just put the facts together that we all know that it's public. We in the information age. It's no secret. Everything is we can go and check that out. We can go and see that. And you know what I mean? And like I said, half of my squad is down for murders. So I take it personal when somebody lying about being in the worst conditions possible. Why are you lying about something like that, man? Like, you know what I'm saying? If that's the case, you know what I'm saying? If Rain hears this, get in contact with me and, talk to me and let me know. Make sure everything all right, man, because to be real, that sounds like a dine and dash right there. That sounds like he ate his food and left. Didn't pay the bill. You know what I mean? That's what it sounds like to me, to be real. And like I said, that's putting I can't even say that's putting a bad name on Philly, because that ain't got shit to do with me, because I'm showing up. You know what I'm saying? So that's even better for me. You cannot show up for that bad if you don't want to. So, you know what I'm saying? That's the type of time I'm on, brother.
Boom, man. Boom, let's stop playing games, man. Is it time for New York to come to Philly when y'all had it? Is it because I feel like Philly always go to NY. Is it time for them to come see y'all?
Yeah. Like, this was a good start. This weekend that passed, that was a good start, because K-Shine came down, DNA came down, T-Rex stopped through, Nunu Nell stopped through. So that was a couple of New York niggas that came through. Shit, Tycoon Tax came through. He's from Canada. We ain't talking about Canada. We talking about New York. Yeah. First of all, it's all love. That's first and foremost is why they need to come through, because it's all love. You feel what I'm saying? Come down. Come fuck with us. Come catch some wreck with us. You know what I'm saying? Let's catch some wreck down here. We got nice venues down here. We got bad bitches down here. We got loud down here. We got real niggas. Come down here and come fuck with us. Niggas ain't gonna be biased. If a nigga from Philly getting chewed, he getting chewed. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, we Philly and New York and Jersey, we all intertwined. We all is the same. If you ask me, it's just a little bit of slang difference. It's just a little. We all the East Coast.
Hey, yo, Boom, I got an ill question for you, right? So I'm hearing that you got some footage of some battles, my nigga. What's up, man?
Well, you know, I'm just waiting for the right time. I'm like a coin collector. You know how a coin collector or antique collector, they hold on to things until they feel is at the absolute opportune time to release that. That's what I'm on right there. You know what I mean?
I know what I'm hearing, man.
I will say, you know what I'm saying, I do have a exclusive me versus Meek Mill battle. You know what I'm saying? I won't be releasing for a while until I've battled a few more battles, and then I'll go ahead and release that for the right price.
You got a battle with Meek Mill?
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
I do. I've said it before a couple times, or a couple interviews. But, you know, I kind of put together a little strategy. It's kind of unfolding. It started with K-Shine, and hopefully it ends with Mook or Lux or Clips or one of them.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
That shit sound crazy right there. I want to see the battle. Like, fuck that shit. Hey, yo, what's your honest thoughts about you on Rock? I always said that shit is kind of crazy. I thought you had it in Revelation.
Would you say that again for me? I ain't hear you.
When you battled Tay-Rock, do you think that battle should have went into overtime? I don't think it went into overtime.
There was no reason to go into overtime. Like I said before, this was a judged battle. For anybody that says, "Oh, Boom then beat Tay-Rock," it doesn't matter what your personal opinions are. They had judges in the battle that said I won the 3 rounds. You know what I mean? I forget who the judges was. Karis, One Styles, Rakim. They said I won. The battle was over, done, finished. I won. Everybody's getting ready to leave. Time to go. Hey, let's go another round. No, I really don't want to do that. Let's go another round. Why? What's the point of going another round when I won the battle? That's like dumb. That's like I use I use the comparison to like an NBA game. Like an NBA team wins the game, and they clearly win the game 103-97. But we got to go to overtime, and then the other team just happen to come back in overtime and win. It's just like, all right, you know what I'm saying? So I can admit he won the overtime round. Yes, he won it. Great. Clap, clap. He won the overtime round, but he lost in regulation. You know what I'm saying? He lost. You know what I mean? He a real nigga. He'll tell the truth. He'll tell the truth if asked. Like, yo, even if he think he beat me, that doesn't matter. The truth is the judges said Kaboom, Kaboom, Kaboom won. And then for some reason, I don't even know, I wasn't as battle strategic as I am at this point. It took various practices for me to feel like I'm in this mindset I am now that allowed me to put on the performance that I did against K-Shine this previous weekend. You know what I'm saying? It took me battling a Tay-Rock and seeing the whole I won the battle and why the hell would you even allow yourself to even go into an overtime when you already won the battle? You know what I'm saying? I could be man enough to admit I learned, you know what I mean? I learned through a bunch of little taking all these bullshit-ass battles, you know what I'm saying, to taking a battle on short notice, and all that was a learning experience that I put into what I think is what'll work for me now. You know what I mean? And you know, this footage is going to show it when it's dropped.
Okay, so boom. Now that most of the people are saying you beat, well, from when I heard you beat K-Shine, period. What's next now? Have niggas been reaching out to you or what?
Yeah, like I feel like it was such a tremendous performance that at the event, when soon as our battle was over, everybody was coming up to me like, "Hey, I represent this league. I represent this league. Hey, I got this person on the phone. He said he needs to get you on the next card ASAP." So you know what I mean? It's what's today? Wednesday, about to be Thursday. The battle was Sunday. So it's like, you know what I mean? I already had so many media outlets been reaching out to me to do interviews and stuff like that. And I'm just like, that's just from the rumors. You haven't even seen the footage. When the footage dropped, it's going to be crazy because I just feel like he wasn't expecting that. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like I don't know what he was expecting. But when people see it, no one is going to be expecting it from me. You know what I mean? That's what I think is going to make this a classic battle because he wigged. He wigged. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? He wigged. But I wanted it more. You understand what I'm saying? I wanted it more. He can afford to lose this battle. I can't. I couldn't afford to lose that battle. You know what I'm saying? He'd be all right.
That's this battle got to drop. There any word on when? Do you know?
I have no idea. And it's just freaky.
So my nigga Reed is back on URL. So what's up? Are you going that route or what?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying. It's all up to them. You know, they gotta have me. You know what I mean? They gotta invite me. That's why I tried to do what I did to Kayshawn. Like that's why I tried to rip his head clean off because I want to get put in these situations. I want to get put on URL because I'm telling you right now, and yet they can quote me on this. And I mean no disrespect to Reed Dollars and no disrespect to Cicero or no disrespect to or any other Philly artist that came before me. But I'm not going there to play. I'm not going there to play. And I told niggas I wasn't going there to play with Kayshawn. And everybody took it like, oh, yeah, right, yeah. And they see that everything I said I was going to do, I did. And the reason why I'm confident is because of two words, hard work. I'm working hard, you know what I'm saying, on my craft. You know what I mean? So that's the whole thing why I'm so confident, because I'm working hard. You know what I mean? And I want to hit King in the Dot, URL, RBE, whoever, whatever. I want competition. I want to get out there and get put in the big leagues with names. Because I'm not coming there to play. I'm not really not coming there to play. You know what I mean? And I'm a threat because they're not gonna know how to take me. They're not gonna know how to take me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not no faggot. I'm not no rat. I'm not none of that. So you know what I'm saying? I'm not none of that. I don't got no bitch ass shit in my past. I'm really out here. So if you go digging, you're going to find out more shit that's going to make you be like, oh, man. So what are they going to attack? What are they going to try to say? What are they going to try to say? There's nothing they can say. They can try to say I'm washed up. But I give you a line from the battle. I told Kayshawn, you could say I'm washed up. That just means I was getting dirty first. You know what I'm saying? So, you know.
Oh, damn. Okay. Talk about shit. You back. That's what's up. So, yo, who's the top 3 battlers you want to battle? If you had your own choice.
The top 3 battlers I would battle. See, that's kind of a tricky question because I'm strategic because I know there's a lot of battlers active. So that's like basketball. You can't just because you're nice at ball, I mean, you could just jump in and try to just play with everybody in the NBA. You got to work yourself up to it. But if I had to do like a just snap my fingers and pick, I would want T-Top. You know what I'm saying? I would want T-Top.
Wow.
Because he's arguably one of the best out of his class. So I want T-Top. You know what I'm saying? Bang, nip that in the bud right there. Obviously, I got to say Murder Mook. You know what I'm saying? Just because that's my man. I fucks with Mook. That's my guy. But someone has to fuck him up. You know what I'm saying? Someone has to shut him up real fast. You know what I'm saying? He got to get one. And I would want and Hollow. It would be a mix between Hollow or Daylight. And these are not because these are my favorite battlers or nothing. This is decisions I would make because I feel like they would be strategic to my career. You know what I'm saying? These are not like my favorite battlers, none whatsoever. Not excluding T-Top. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But these are not like my favorite battlers. You know what I mean? I like a lot of up and coming people. You know what I mean? But You know, those will be it.
You watching battle rap too?
I mean, I'm always tuned into everything. I watch everything. First of all, I'm checking to see what people are saying because I don't want to say the same thing. That's first and foremost. I'm seeing people. You know what I mean? I'm studying people because I'm trying to make an impact. You know what I mean? So I need to know what's going on with everybody and everything.
Okay, so you trying to be on URL, you fuck with King of the Dot, you fuck with RBE. Okay. Everything, bro. I want parts of everything, any and everything. I just want to work, you know what I'm saying? Because it's a means to an end, so I want it all. I want it all. In my life, right now, nervousness don't exist in my life right now. You know what I mean? It don't exist right now for me. There's too much going in my past for nervousness to exist. You know what I'm saying? Guns and shit that are pointing in my head. You know what I mean? In the jail cell and shit, down and out. So a battle rap means nothing to me. I'm so gonna go ape shit on these niggas back to back. That is not gonna be funny, cat. I'm telling you. And when you see this K-Shine battle, you're gonna be like, God damn, this little nigga might just be right. He might just be right. He might have a little shot out here. I ain't gonna lie, cause he look like he's ready to cry, bro. He's ready to cry, bro. Yeah, because it was one of those situations where I can guarantee you he got blindsided. It was like, and it was the fact that it was a 1-round battle at that, so he couldn't even say nothing back. You know what I'm saying? It was just like, damn. All right. Like, damn, all right. Why I just do that? He had one of them looks like, why I do this? Why I take this battle? Or why didn't I just prepare a little bit more? You know what I'm saying? He had name flips and everything. All types of shit. But my flip, yo, you gonna love it. You gonna love it. Hey, yo, Boom. Who was that dude you battled from Harlem? Remember a dude tried to leave and you was spazzing on him?
Cash Flow?
Yeah, yo, that shit was crazy watching that shit.
Do you know that's the reason why you wanna break this up too big? You know that's the reason why why T-Rex and H start battling?
Because of that one battle?
Because all right, we was all in the barbershop. You know what I'm saying? Mind you, we all had got locked up that evening. It was like 50 of us. All like 40 of us had got booked by NYPD because somebody was with us. He had his ratchet showing, and the cops seen it and made all of us line up. Took us all down in the jail and shit. But they ended up letting us, just releasing us. So we was pissed. We was all pissed. So when the battle started, I was pissed. So that's why I snapped on Bull, like grabbed his head. I was just like snapping, like paws on to grab his head. But I gripped him up and everything and all that type shit by his noggin. And I trashed him so bad that they were salty because it was a Philly versus New York battle. They were salty. They was like, they didn't want to get another loss. So they subbed out the Bull and H was supposed to battle and called T-Rex down. And that's when T-Rex came down and T-Rex battled NH. And he kind of blindsided NH a little bit because T-Rex more so was more battle. He was more so battle-oriented than H was. H was just spitting his normal raps that had battle bars in it. You see the difference? So he blindsided H with just straight battle bars. And it was just like, damn. You know what I mean? So that's how that battle happened, though. But that was funny.
My nigga, so you gonna tell me that NH wasn't even supposed to battle Rex that day?
No, fuck no. He was just supposed to battle. We didn't even know who he was supposed to battle. It was one of them situations like, yo, we going to battle some niggas from Harlem. We don't know who we about to battle. We about to battle whoever they step up. And they said, Kaboom, step up. I stepped up. And then they man Cash Flow stepped up. And then we battled. And then I guess I trashed him so bad that they didn't want the other boy that was supposed to battle H to battle, they like subbed him out and called Rex down because it was this big like break between because H was supposed to go right on. It was supposed to battle next, and there was like a pause. Next thing you know, T-Rex come in and all this shit, and then that's when they started battling. You know what I mean? So I would love to see that though. Like everybody talking about this Reed versus T-Rex shit. I don't want to see that. You know what I'm saying? Like me personally, like I don't care who disagree. I want to see H versus Rex on an even playing field. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to see because he blindsided him.
Yo, but you know what? But you always fuck with H heavy and shit. I remember on Backcade Radio when y'all niggas was spazzing and shit.
Yeah, that's my boy, man. That's why I'm trying to get him. I'm trying to get him in it, but you know, I don't know what's going on, so I'm gonna just go ahead and just try to kick open the door, make it a little bit easier for him. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But that shit, it got to be kind of crazy coming back. So you feel like you're an underdog in your battles now?
Yeah, and I love it. Those were the best feelings back in the days when I'm about to battle somebody and like they don't know that like I'm actually nice and about to fuck them up, and then they spit like so super confident, and I'm just like because I'm like, oh my god, I'm about to fuck them up. This shit is about to not be funny. You know what I'm saying? And then I go, and it's like, oh my god, it's a surprise. So I love being an underdog because I want people to count me out. Like, yeah, he gonna lose to just throwing a name out there. You know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't be opposed to it. Hitman Holler. Oh, boom! Hitman Holler going to wipe the floor with him. Are you crazy? It's no contest. What? And then I battle him, and then like. Even if I don't win per se, but I just was toe-to-toe with him. It's like super debatable, like, well, I don't know. Or I trash him. It's going to have a greater impact. Like, damn, like nobody expected him to do that, and he did it. You know what I'm saying? I like that. That's not a feeling than going into it like, yeah, because there's too much weight put on you. Everybody is expecting you to do this, that, and the third, and nobody can live up to people's expectations. So, you know what I mean? They're expecting you to be one way, and then you might have put on a stellar performance, but it just wasn't what they was expecting. You know what I mean? And I done seen that all too many times in mad matchups. I was like, yo, this is about to be crazy, and it don't be. And Jones, and I'd be like, I don't even really want to watch that John. It turned out to be a crazy ass John. Like, you know what I mean? So.
Oh man, well shit, man. I'm glad you back and shit. I can't wait for these battles to drop and shit. What's the YouTube link? Do you know?
I'm glad to be back. The YouTube link to what? To the battle?
Yeah, to the Crack Liberty joint. Do you even know?
No, I don't. It ain't no link because it ain't nothing dropped yet. So
nah, but I'm saying like what's his YouTube page?
Oh, his YouTube page? Let me see. I don't know, man. Tell you the truth, brother. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's not.
Yo, I was looking for it too. I don't know either, but like we didn't know what the fuck going on because Avocado shot the battle, and that's like so that means the footage is gonna be crazy. We need to know where the fuck to go to subscribe and shit so we can watch these battles.
Right. I think it's like Cassidy Entertainment. I think that's the name of their YouTube page. They should change it you know what I'm saying. But I think that's what it is. I think it's like Cassidy Entertainment or something like that. I don't know.
Man. I'm gonna hit this nigga and find out what the fuck going on. We gotta find this shit out.
But definitely when it's out, I'm gonna definitely be trying to put it and make sure everybody see it. Try to put it in everybody's hands and send it and share it with as many people as I could possibly share it with, because that John will be one of them right there. Like,
nah, man, I can't wait for that shit right there. That's what's up right there.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm just trying. I feel like I don't know what it looks like. I'm gonna try to find it. I feel like here we go. I feel like nobody yet from Philly so far. I mean, motherfuckers was doing all right, but I feel like nobody really is out there like saying shit that's like, yo, you heard what he said? You understand what I'm saying? Like, not to say motherfuckers don't be saying shit, because they do be saying shit, but I feel like it's nobody from Philly that's really like, yo, that's really spitting, that's really going bar heavy. That's just like every bar is just like every single bar, not a bar here, a bar there. Oh, the way he said that was hot, so I'm going to say that was hot, or this, that, the third. I mean, just like bar heavy, back to back to back to back shit. Like, I don't see nobody doing it. So that's why I'm trying to do it. I'm trying to do it on the, you know what I mean?
This shit got to drop. This shit got to drop for real, B.
Yeah, brother. I definitely can't wait for that joint to drop. You know what I'm saying? I'm working on some music, but, you know, I'm trying to get people back in tune before I even start promoting the music and dropping the music, because I got music, I got clothes, I got a bunch of shit done the woolworks. That's why I say this shit is a means to an end. So in order to accomplish these next set of goals I need to accomplish, I got to demolish niggas. You know what I'm saying? No ifs, ands, or buts about it. So that's how I gotta go at it. And you know what I mean? And motherfuckers give you, once you get on stage and it's time for me to go, that's my moment to shine. I don't got no control over what my opponent gonna spit. You know what I'm saying? I don't got no control over what he gonna say at all. But I control what I can say. You know what I mean? And I'm trying to outbar every opponent. I'm trying to outbar and I feel like I can too.
So all right, so when you hear somebody like a Chilla Jones or Danger Zone, how you feel about them and their pen?
Danger Zone is nice. Chilla Zone. Chilla Jones, he nice too. It's just, I like people that battle with aggression, because I want to feel your pain. I want to feel where you. I want, you know what I mean? I want to feel where you coming from. Like, I want to see where you feel where you coming from. I want to, you know what I mean? So I like aggressive battle rappers. He rap too calm for me, and it bores me. Like, it just be like, oh my God. So by the time he get to he done probably already done said about 4 punches already in that one scheme, but it just be like, God damn, dog, that shit just so boring. Like, real shit, he's boring. But like Danger Zone, it's been crazy, and he be having energy and aggression with his shit. So I fucks with Danger Zone. I fucks with Chilla Jones too. Don't get me wrong, Chilla Jones boring to me. You know what I'm saying? He boring as shit to me. You know what I mean? Like when he battled Danny Myers, he was hot as shit, but I skipped his parts straight to Danny Myers, all to Danny Myers parts.
Yo, how you feel about Danny Myers?
Crazy. Stupid. He's stupid. I would love to battle him, because I would love that tough. I would love to battle Danny Myers. That seemed like that would be a fun ass battle, yo. He seemed like a fun person to battle, yeah. Like the way he bar heavy, and so it would be fun to try to outbar this nigga, because I know he's gonna come with some retarded off the wall bars. So that's gonna have me in my writing process. Like, I have to come with retarded bars every single line. If I can't get 2 retarded punches inside a single line. You know what I'm saying? I got to try to go crazy, but I fuck with Danny Myers. Heavy.
You said aggressive. You got niggas like Dan. You got Arsenal, Suge.
I fuck with Suge too. I fuck with Suge heavy too. I would love to battle Suge too, because like I said, it's different angles that I feel like battle rappers can't get on. Like Suge get over on a lot of people, because like his whole intimidation factor, that's like played out. Like, so no one's worried about that no more. But he talk a what your life like type shit to niggas, and niggas don't be talking that shit back to him. Niggas are just rap regular bars to him, and then his next rap, he's spitting regular bars, but at the same time, he's talking about what your life like shit, and I can get right with him with that what your life like shit, and I can spit some shit to make people cry. You know what I'm saying? So I would love to battle him too, because I get right on his type time, but not like him. I just use his subject matter. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like I'm versatile. That's why I want different shots. I want shots at all these niggas because I'm gonna switch it up every time for them. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna switch it up every time.
All right, boom. So when you sat down and you watched Cassidy versus Disaster, what was your honest thoughts from the rep?
Well, I'm not the biggest Cassidy fan. Well, the new Cassidy. Like, I used to be the biggest Cassidy fan back in the day, but I just feel like he's nothing compared to the shit he used to spit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just not the same. His punches is just not the same at all. Like, he used to spit before his time, like ahead of his time punches. You know what I mean? And now the punches that he spit now, it'd be like, I done heard Rum Nitty. He ain't spit nothing better than Rum Nitty, and not take nothing away from Rum Nitty. He was my favorites too, but like, I feel like if he'd have battled Rum Nitty or Ab, he would die. Because he wasn't bar heavy with Disaster. He was spitting some shit, but it wasn't like, no, I see what niggas mean when they be like, he can't hang with the newer niggas. He can hang with a nigga like Disaster because it's two different styles. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Cassie more street, and Disaster is more of I don't know, more of like a suburban type battler. Not to say he can't get down with the best of them, but he's more of like a suburban type battler. You know what I'm saying? And Cassie's more of a street battler. You know what I mean? And not to put Disaster in that necessarily box, but that's just the comparison I'm gonna use. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it. And I just feel like if you put him up against any other somebody that's rapping the same genre as him, he would have got cooked. You know what I'm saying? He would have got cooked. You know what I'm saying? The crowd that was there and everything. I feel like if that was a URL crowd, you know what I'm saying, and Cassidy was going against, I ain't even going to say like a Tay-Rock or Sue Surf, because you know how they be gassing them, even though they do be spitting that shit, but they be gassing them. Like I don't know. We'll put him on a URL crowd against like I don't know. Yeah, I feel like he would have got cooked. He would have got cooked, bro. You know what I'm saying? But back in the day, he used to be spitting that shit. You know what I'm saying? He'd be spitting that shit. Like I still fuck with him though. Don't get me wrong, I fuck with him. I just was like that was like a totally different situation. Like that was a beautiful, totally an easier situation, and that wasn't even a A+ disaster. Even if you even ask me, that wasn't even an A+ disaster because I am not a Disaster fan at all. But I'm not a Disaster fan. I'm not. I'm not saying he ain't hot because he is hot. I'm just not a Disaster fan. You know what I mean? It's just some of the shit but he's hot as shit. But I'm just not a fan of him. You know what I mean? And
hey, boom. So boom. You versus, all right, niggas say, all right, Cortez beats Cicero. So you versus Cortez, you down for that? Or you versus John on some revenge type shit for Reed?
I'd take any of them, man. I'm going to cook them. I'm going to cook because, like I said, John, Reed don't use punches. You know what I'm saying? Like that. John used punches. You know what I'm saying? So John was punching Reed and metaphoring Reed head off. You know what I'm saying? He can do however many punches and metaphors and shit he want to do. And I'm going to do them right back. Pause. You know what I'm saying? I'm going crazy on him. I'm not playing. You know what I'm saying? And what I learned when I was preparing for K-Shine, right? It was so much shit that I could say about K-Shine. And I watched all K-Shine's battles, and I was so surprised that the shit that I was writing, all these battles, these people wasn't saying it. You know what I'm saying? All these name flips. I was like, why aren't you saying it? Like, it's so many name flips that you could do to them, and nobody would use them. So that kind of made the light bulb go off. Like, hold up 1 second. I'm about to fuck these niggas up, you know. I'm gonna come up with shit. I'm just as creative as these niggas. I'm gonna come up just as retarded as shit as the next one, if not more crazier. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, if I could do this to him, he's one of the top niggas in the game. He's one of the top niggas in the game right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the same nigga that just walked over A-Verb, like, strutted past A-Verb like he wasn't nothing. So that made me believe if I just did this to him, what the fuck would I do to A-Verb? And then so forth. And then you feel what I'm saying? Like, that shit just had me like, damn, like, niggas, like, man, I'm gonna show and prove. Bro. I just want a shot. I just want a shot. Give me a shot on some big stages. That's all I want. I ain't coming to disappoint. I don't want no PG, none of that crap. Just give me a regular shot, and we gonna do business. And they can quote me on all this because I'm not being cocky. I'm just saying that I'm gonna work hard. Motherfuckers pay me to do a job. I'm gonna do my job because I want to get paid again.
Nigga fan 007. What up? You good? I'm alive, I'm breathing. Drop this shit. What up, nigga? Drop this shit. What up, nigga? Fuck your head, man.
Gang fan movement is the movement to move with.